Hey, howdy. Hey, howdy. So the packing continues. This is the last guitar that's not cased up. Now I might get a guitar out from the case again because I simply might want to get a guitar out from the case again. That's all that is. But this is the last one that doesn't have a case. Cigar Box Guitar. Let's see, made by Matt Resist, and it's December 2011 when he made this out of a Honduras cigar kind of guitar box, and it's probably been a little weathered by being in my house than it was as being a cigar box. So I'm playing with the what's this thing? The Fender Cyber Twin. The Fender Cyber Twin. And the pedals. This particular setting is Barracuda, and it seems like it's fun. Just a little bit. Anywho, so I'm going to take it to setting called Red House. Excuse me. Always cough or sneeze. And again. Think Floyd. rush, right?
Self-indulgence, people. You do what you do to have fun, and as long as you're having fun, no one minds.
There. It's a piezo pickup in a wood box, you know. So it gets everything. So that's not loud enough, I don't think. So let's see if we can. Just a little bit. Nope, killed it. Pedal closer to me, okay? Is that right? Something like that. making any promises to anybody. And then there was silence. That's me just about wore out tired. At least with that. Now I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I have a microphone somewhere. There it is. And I got in, and I have not tried actually. I have not plugged it in. Now I see why I have not plugged it in. Because it needs the adapter, and the adapter is maybe put away because I've packed up so much stuff that I might not have one to try here. Let us see. Let us see if there is one. There's a tip of something there. mean it's one, which means it's a tip of something, and it's the whole cable tip, of which there are 2 of them there. So I put a lot of stuff away, so I packed, you know, and I continue to pack. I had wanted to play this. It's an static little guy, one of my favorite kinds of mics to play. But I am not having the luck finding the thingy duty bobber gosh your golly gee man that I would normally be finding by now. So the assumption is that I put it away, which means that I'm probably not going to be able to play that thing I wanted to play today. Like I say, I'm looking in my drawers. Not my drawers, but my drawers. Drawers. Huh. Hey, what's this? Oh, it's the other way around. Stereo to mono. But it was close, shot in the dark. You know, when you get warm, sometimes you get hot. Sometimes you're not. That you try. Because if you don't try, you simply die, and there's no one to leave an explanation of why. And should you die because you didn't try with no one to leave an explanation of why, then no one knows why it was that you died without leaving any clarification. See, clarification doesn't rhyme with anything. But that's okay too. Because sometimes it just doesn't rhyme. This is how it is. Found a bunch of USB type guys. And I really thought that I had stashed some of these in here. See, but I have consolidated so much stuff to theoretically make life easier and simplify the continued doing of things, that in a way, big old ugly way, things are sort of harder. It's like that backlash you get when you are trying to be clever. Tried to be clever, ended up all wrong, kind of like a criminal getting overly caught up in the planning and forgetting they still got to go do something or other to be a criminal. And sometimes, I guess that's a good thing when criminals aren't criminal. It gives regular people a chance for a day and a half or so, you know what I mean? And a little bit of a pardon, maybe. Okay, so I'm at 25 minutes. I'm sort of maybe kind of tired, sort of maybe not. I actually can look in a couple more places that are readily handy. This is, of course, ye old harmonica case, which I know I have adapters in because I keep them in here. The reason that I keep them in here is because on occasion you need adapters. Of course, the adapters that I'm looking for both are and are not in here. To go to what I need, the adapters that I have on hand will not suffice. So, I'm thinking again. Got a barrel. I'm going to check my pedal bag because it's handy. You know, it's right here under the desk as well. So we'll give it a look. Look-ski. This is the pedal bag. See the pedal bag? Which, of course, has the pedals. Since that's what they're for, right? Right? See the pedal bag? Yeah. That's what when I'm gonna really stretch out and really convince myself that I'm having fun, I have a neat old pedal bag. See, now, if I had that cable, I'd be good to go. That's a, if I had a barrel stereo or mono stereo, I would be good to go because I could now connect them. Of course I don't. I mean, I know where that stuff is, but it's way over there, under there, and it's already technically packed. And the idea of unpacking something to pack something is extremely unappealing right now. So, what I will do is, I think that I'll save this for a later date. Unless I recollect unless I recollect just having it somewhere, which I honestly do not believe I'm going to recollect. Recollu. Just found my measuring tape, which is amazing because usually it's someplace that it had fallen from. I'm going to give this one more thinky thought. See, I have all these things, but I had put them in boxes. And normally when I put things in boxes, I don't wish to undo what's done. You know, I don't want to undo what's done. So, I usually won't do what I'm doing right now. Which is maybe not too bad. Because I can just reorder these and have what I want on top to be on top, and put underneath down on the bottom thing that can be down on the bottom, which is the thing I don't need on top. Does that make sense? I mean, I understood what I said, but it doesn't make sense to anyone out there. If it does let me know. Tell me something that I did made sense. This is me rambling because I would really like to do this right now so I can put this thing away. And it looks like the adapters that I have of the nature which I seek are currently going to remain unavailable. There's an extension. I know exactly what that goes to. See, I actually have everything that I need to do anything I might want to do cable-wise. But it's a matter of having anything you want to do with what you're using right in front of you. That is the great challenge. See, because I know where things are. I know what I've got, you know? And I know what I can do if I put my mind to it, or I don't. If I do or I don't. You know, you always got that if I do or I don't thing going on, right? Oh yeah, I can do that unless I don't. Yeah. And most people don't really care about the unless I don't side of that conversation, because that's the part that doesn't matter to them. The part that doesn't matter to me the most, actually. It does not matter to most, because the things that I'm not willing to do can't be measured. Like the things that I'm willing to do, the things I want to do, the things I wish to share, that I can put in front of someone and say, please have some, taste this, try that. Share with me, join into what I do. But if I don't do that, if I don't share, because I'm just simply plain ordinary, everyday, old-fashioned, not trying to. And this happens a lot, unfortunately or fortunately, not with me a lot, but it happens a lot that people don't share things that they have in abundance, which causes some low-level issues in different parts of the world, some high-level issues in many more parts of the world, i.e. hunger, starvation. You know, why are people hungry? Because people don't share. Why don't people share? Because they've got what they need, and when I've got what I need, I've really got no reason to share with anybody else. Why wouldn't I share something that I have with someone else? It's mine. See? Anybody know that one? It's mine. Anybody ever said that to someone? You can't have any. It's mine. This is all for me. And sad, sad truths. Sad, sad truths. When it's mine, it is. And when I know that it's mine and I'm not sharing it, that's how it's going to be. Which means there's more for me. Which naturally rolls back to less for you. Ha ha ha. What you going to do, right? Buggity boo. I'm finding things here. Yeah, but it's, again, all things in good time, as they say. All things in good time shall sooner or later be realized as mine. I take the time I take to do the things I must, for that which I accomplish today most surely will suffice until tomorrow. And you struggle, you strive, you try, you change. In the end, it's always further from today than it is to tomorrow. You know? When you ride left into morning, what do you find? Is there a rainbow that waits for you? Is there something that acts as a warning or an acknowledgement that you have been, that you were, that you ceased to be? Is there some way for someone to know of you if you are not there to tell them your tale? Can you share without being? Can you? I don't think so. I believe that you have to be. You have to be aware, you have to be there to share. And if you're not, right, you won't be. And anything that you won't be, you can't do. It's just the way it works. You circle around until you find. And what you find is not always that which you sought, but it is always and evermore that which you just found. But you found it, you said. You found it. Just like I just found the adapter, you see. Good or bad, happy, sad, true or not, this is part of what we do. Part of the things we do that we say are true. And of all that, of all the truths in the world that are hidden, because people selfishly believe that what is mine alone, is never something to be found and held and embraced for sharing. There's only that which I keep for me. I don't know if this is going to work, because of course it's for a stereo one. And I'm going to jam the mono in here. And I'm always curious. Try out the things, try out my toys here. I've got a feeling that we're not dealing cooking with grease, if you will. Two, test two. Oh wow. It works. It works. It works. It works. It works. It do. Okay, great. So we can now try to have some fun, sort of. We'll call it a low-level attempt at happy. Low-level attempt at happy. But I'm going to do this on a second video because this is 35 minutes. I honestly don't believe anybody looks at me this long, because the stuff I did in the beginning is not as much fun as the stuff I was saying at the end. Time and taste and things that pass for that which is true and clear is never, hidden beneath the mist, the glare that blinds the eye, that stops to stare. There's that beyond the veil. There's that beyond the time. There's that beyond all that I shall ever know as mine. Easy.